again, good morning everyone, and thank you so much for having me. I'm your host, Eric, and just wanted to basically talk about the weather a little bit. The sidewalks and that could be a little bit slick, so just be careful if you're walking on the sidewalks. Take your time because they can be a little bit slick, a little bit icy. So please be careful in those areas. So just for the main part, please be careful if you're going to be out, and dress up for the weather accordingly. And if you have to double up on layers, like with scarves and things, feel free to do that. Just make sure that you've got all of your winter gear accordingly. As we go into time, we do have, let me see if I can find it here. There we go. We do have some winter weather advisories that are in effect that you can see in the Midwest. There's nothing for Michigan right now, so there's not really a concern for that. But we'll kind of keep an eye on that. We're not expecting anything big. I will look over the GFS models to see if we've got anything in Pacific coming, and I'll have to let you know about that later on. I've been off on sick leave for a while, so I'm going to see what I can fit in for today. So far we're getting a break from the snow. Other than that, it has been a very, very cold winter. A lot of us don't like it. I don't like the cold. It's actually affected my health, so people that have asthma, emphysema, should not be out in this weather. It can cause a lot of health concerns, so if you feel that you have to desperately go to emergency, make sure that you have plans for that. I almost ended up going to emergency yesterday because of that. I have asthma, so I was a little concerned about that. So please do the right thing and have an emergency plan as backup. Always check on your family members, loved ones, and people that you know, and if they have like a life alert thing in their home, that's actually another way that can save your life. I have one, and all you do is have to press the button and let them know that you need help, and they will send help right to you. So like I said, keep that in mind. It's a necklace where you just hit the button and it will sound off an alert tone, and then they'll ask you if you need help. So just kind of keep that in mind. This is usually the time where we're dealing with trips and falls and all kinds of things, heart attacks, strokes, all that kind of stuff. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is that in regards to shoveling, I would really, this would be my best prediction of it all, is that have someone that is able to shovel for you, which is the best that I can give you for advice. Don't try and risk yourself and do it yourself, even though that you are capable of doing it. If you're elderly, a senior citizen, I wouldn't even take the risk of trying to put that in your position, even though you are willing to do that. Be very careful. If you're going to be shoveling, make sure that you are taking breaks in between and know what those risks are. And if you're unable to do that, make sure that you notify or ask someone else to take over and shovel the snow. Because that can be a very serious health related issue, and that can impose to an emergency situation. So just keep that in mind. People that have asthma should not be outside shoveling the snow. Because I can remember a couple of years ago, or several years ago, I tried shoveling the snow, and I could only do the driveway, and that was it. And I had to stop and take breaks, and then I couldn't do it anymore. So just be careful this winter. And those are pretty much the risks. So if you don't have to attempt yourself when you get out there and shovel snow, please don't do it. I know you guys are trying to lead a helping hand and do stuff for others, but if there's someone younger than you that are able to do it for you, have more capabilities, that are able to do it, have them do it, and that would be the safest thing. Don't try and risk yourself and do it, even though it's something that you want to do to help somebody else. There's also health concerns that I would mainly be concerned about as well. So just thought I'd tell you about that. I look over right now at this point, that would be about it for safety and risk. I'll look over GFS models and see if we've got anything interesting coming, but we're not expected to see any snow until Friday. That is my best prediction on that. So other than that, we're only expected 1 to 3 inches of snow, but if that changes before Friday, I will let you know. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'll have more updates later on. We'll see you then, and thank you for watching.